Hey guys, welcome back. Today you are watching part 2 in a series of videos of 2. So 2 of 2. This is going to contain a tutorial slash walkthrough of how I do the stamping process on my own nails. I already have the essential tools. Go ahead and click this video right here if you need to know what to start off with when it comes to nail stamping in terms of tools. I've gone ahead and put that video together for you, and that's part 1 of the 2-part series. This is part 2. Keep watching if you want to know how to do it. Bam. Let's do this. For my nails today, I'm going to use this obnoxiously bright Color Club nail polish in Rain in Spain. I got this from the Birchbox collection, so it's a set of 4 little minis. They're all pretty bright colors, and seeing as it's raining right now, I'm going to try to brighten the mood with some Color Club. So I'm going to paint my nails, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I've applied that, I'm going to take Seche Vite, which is a quick drying top coat. However, I'm going to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes just to make sure that my nails don't smudge, because when you're taking this stamper and you're like rolling it into the image and pressing it onto your nail, you want to press fairly firmly, so any nail polish that isn't dry and being pushed below it is obviously going to smudge. So I'm going to apply this top coat, kind of wait for it to dry. Optimally, I would wait overnight. If you're beginning and you're not quite good at the stamping part yet, if you wait overnight, usually when you stamp you can kind of scratch off the image if you mess up, which is super helpful. But since I'm pretty confident that I'm hopefully not going to screw this up, I'm just going to apply this Seche Vite and wait about 15 to 20 minutes. I just wanted to add while I clean up my nails here that if you do have the patience of a saint and you have the ability to wait overnight or longer than a couple of hours for your nail polish to dry without putting a top coat in between your regular nail polish and the stamping coat, that's optimal. The more layers of nail polish you add to your nail, the easier and quicker it decides to chip. So if you want to keep your stamping design on for much longer, wait it out in between the stamping. Okay, so I'm going to start with this plate right here. This is by BornPretty. BornPrettyStore.com is where you can get it. I haven't used these yet, obviously, so when you get one of these, you may be tempted to start stamping right away. However, this blue isn't actually the plate. You have to peel this off. There are a lot of people that are disappointed and freak out over their plates not working, and I would say a good maybe 35–40% of the time it's because they haven't peeled off the protective plastic. So go ahead and, use your finger, use something, hopefully not your freshly painted nails, to get that off, and satisfying peel. Now your stamping plate is ready to use. What I like to do is put it on a surface, any surface that's flat and not going to move. Then you're going to go ahead and take your stamping polish. I'm going to use black today because I feel like that's going to be a really cool contrast with this bright orange. Shake it up. I like to bang it against the heel of my palm for a little bit. And then take your polish. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this right here. So what you're going to do is, first of all, I almost forgot, make sure that your rubber stamp is clean. So I'm going to take a cotton pad, get some acetone on it, hopefully not get it on my nails because I just painted them, and then just take this and rub it around on there. See how easily that comes off, and now it's clean and ready to use. Make sure that's dry before you try to pick up any color, otherwise the acetone is going to get in with the polish and it's just going to make a mess. So now I can use this acetone pad to clean the plate after I'm done with it. So I'll just keep that right there. Take your polish, and you want to do this in one swift motion. So if you have this here, you can take your polish, paint it on. It's up to you how much or how little you want to add. Usually when you scrape away, it kind of fills in the gaps, like so. And then take your stamping, pick it up, and voila! So like I said before, your image might kind of leak, I guess, quote unquote leak, onto your cuticles. All you gotta do is take this cleanup brush right here, dip it in acetone, and go around. You may get frustrated at first because, say, your image isn't picking up, or, you know, it's just not being cooperative. I promise you, you will break through that barrier. It's a very, once it clicks, you get it, and you can't really forget it. It's like riding a bicycle almost, except not quite. So what I usually do, I let this dry for a little bit before I try to put top coat on it, because if you try to put it on right away, it's gonna smear. So let me just finish up my nails. So what I do to clean these, it's really super simple. You just take that same cotton pad and kind of rub it back and forth. You probably don't want to scrub it like this, because then the little fibers and the cotton pads get stuck in the image. And as you can see, it's just like brand new. So just wait for that to dry. It only takes a couple seconds. And while that's happening, you can always clean off your rubber stamp. And if you're using a scraper, you can clean that off as well. And you can just shimmy that back and forth. So I'm going to take this image once again, and let me show you. I'll try to do it a little slower without it drying on the plate. Just like this. Swipe. And you want to kind of go in a 45-degree motion. Pick it up, and, oh, wrong nail. And stamp. And there you have it. You got your designs. Now obviously these are pre-moisturized cuticles and probably dry as heck because of all the acetone I just put on them, but I think that the BornPretty store stamping plates are really actually quite nice. The etching is really well done. This particular one was BP17. I'll link it down below, but the etchings in these are really quite nice and they're very high quality. I was surprised to find that the whole design was etched evenly and transferred onto my nail really, really well. If you can see, it's a little smudgy, so I think that there are some parts of the etching that are maybe too big, that causes the nail polish to pool into those areas and kind of pick up unevenly. But that's all part of the design. I'm sure that with different designs that smudging will vary. But these two nails really came out nice. I think it's a really good accent nail design and even maybe a whole manicure design. So we'll see where that goes. But overall, I'd probably say 5 out of 5. These are really affordable and quite nice. It's a really good starter set if you're looking to get into nail stamping. If you have any questions at all, just, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. But for now, that's it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! A cat just walked by my window. Where was I?